Hello everybody, I'm Renzo Mox and welcome back finally to another mock review. This is Okura. Just Okura, there's no title, at least not yet. If there was, it'd just be something of Earth. He doesn't really have an official title right now, he's just kind of this Earth-like character. So I guess, let's just go right into him. We don't have much explanation, so let's go. So Okura was a character that I built a little later into the game. He didn't really have a planned character, he just kind of came out of nowhere. And that's because I built this character for my good buddy, Bionicle Kasai. I'm not going to say why I built him, but I built him because Kasai wanted me to build a mock, or wanted anybody to build a mock, so I just went ahead, built a mock, and he didn't really like it, or, well, he didn't think it really fit, so I said, hey, screw it, I'll just use it myself. And I really like this guy. Let's start off with the legs, actually, because this is the weirdest thing. You look at him and you go, what the heck? But I like these. They're very simple legs. As you can see, I kind of used one of Kasai's armoring techniques there. Very simple legs, but at the same time, I really do like them. The only problem with these feet are that they're very, very limited with their posability, and that's because of the armor piece I chose. That's my fault, but just a quick, it can bend forward a decent amount, and I mean a decent amount before the armor starts to get all goofy. The toes have a full bend, or about like that much, so yeah, that's a pretty good bend. So his feet are a little like lacking, which leaves him feeling a little wobbly a lot. That's the one thing I don't like, but I really do like the way how the back leg armor looks. It's very simple, very whatever. So obviously this guy has like 3 colors, that being black and trans purple, and I think he does that well enough. He does have the holster pieces on the side to hold things. These pieces are my favorite. I think they're some of my favorite pieces of all time, the Technic pieces on the back of the leg. He does have a little bit of a, looking at his crotch for a second, he's a filler in there with these trans purple pieces sticking out. I think that's pretty interesting. I wanted to give him a gear function, but that chest piece on the back kind of hindered that, so I took that away. Obviously the chest can still, still move. He's got articulation, and oh frig, his mask fell off. He does still have great articulation that this torso allows. Moving up a little bit, you can see he has a very spiky theme to him overall. There's a lot of spikes on him, which is, I wanted him to kind of look like a bad guy. That was the idea. So Okura was essentially a bad guy who turned good, essentially. That's kind of his whole character, if he had one. I'm still kind of debating that right now. His arms are not actually on the open ball joint, rather, well, they are, but like they're a little bit different, and that's just because I wanted to make his arms look a little skinnier. I don't really know why they're bent that way. Obviously, they can't bend like this, but you can definitely do that, which is kind of what I was going for, so yeah, I don't know. That was just how the way I posed him. He does use this chest piece, which I think works fine. I would have much rather preferred just a solid black one, but I didn't have any available, so that had to make do. I do like it, it just doesn't really fit. It stands out a lot. This guy kind of is like a humanoid Quake Beast, I won't lie. Okay, so his mask, he just uses the Onua mask, which, wasn't really used in COD, so that's why I was trying to go for that. And he does have these horns, and the horns are flipped a very specific way. They're flipped upside down to kind of look weird and like a bull, kind of. That's the look I was kind of going for there. And that's really it. He does have these shoulder pads that do articulate, which is nice. But that's it. He's got nothing else really special. He's a very, very bland, generic mock. He does have these swords, which can spin. I mean, that's not a feature, but they can spin if you want them to. You can kind of change up the alignment of them, which is really fun. I like it. It does have a little bit of like a little transformation feature where they can just pop out, and that's nice. And let's take them off. Ah, exactly what happened. I didn't want it to happen. And in case you don't want these obvious blue pin axles, you can just literally take that out. So yeah, these are his weapons. They're just 2 basic scrawl blades. Nothing super complex. I know what you guys are thinking, like, oh, he's really simple. Yeah, he is. He is really simple. That's kind of the aesthetic I was trying to go for here with his build. So let me just put this piece back on there. So there's him with his weapons, Okura. These are kind of just like placeholder weapons. So he's got like 3 colors basically. He's got trans purple, black. Oh, I just touched the lamp, that hurt. And then the trans neon green kind of shows through his eyes, and the swords. So yeah, the swords would have been a placeholder actually. I was thinking about giving him originally like gauntlets, kind of like what what's his face from Avengers has. Corvus Glaive? No. Sorry, the big one. What's his name? I can't remember his name right now. The big Black Order member from Avengers. I kind of wanted to give him weapons inspired by him, but I just never really got the chance to do it. So, yeah, sorry about my brain fart there. I still can't remember. Weird. But, yeah, those are his weapons. Overall, the mock is really simple, but I think it's clean, and that's kind of what I was going for. I was going for a clean, except rigid kind of look with the spikes. So, yeah, he's just okay. He's nothing special. So that was Okura. He's not a very interesting character or even mock, but I wanted to go ahead and try to make something a little bit clean, and obviously this wasn't even built for my original series. I'll probably end up, or this wasn't even built for my purposes. I'll probably end up taking him apart. That's just the sad reality. He's got good pieces, and he's an interesting idea, but he was just kind of be the generic hulking toe of Earth, and I feel like I don't want to do that anymore. That's a really overused trope, so I don't know. He's essentially just evil Onua, kind of, when you look at him. So, yeah, this is one of my least favorites, but I did like the build. I think it was a fun-looking character. I like the idea. He was kind of supposed to be like an Umarak, maybe an Umarak, like, species or something. That's kind of the idea I was getting off of him, just from the legs. He really did look like he would be part of Umarak species or something, especially with the horns and stuff, and the claws. So, yeah, that's about it for Okura. Thank you guys for voting, and obviously, let's take it to the voting corner. So, yeah, thank you all for watching. See you later. Welcome back to the mock voting corner, where you guys can vote on which mock you want me to review for my next review. So, obviously, this review took a little while to come out, as is just me getting lazy with reviews and stuff, but I'm back on it. So I want you guys to vote A, Skeletor, who we're just going to call Skeletor because he still doesn't have a name. I really got to give him a name. It's been way too long. Just call him Skeletor. You guys can vote A, Skeletor, this big silver blue boy here, who has been here since the very beginning, and he is desperately dying to get a review. He's really not. He's really simple and boring, but whatever. I got to review him eventually, so we're almost running out of next-gen mocks, actually, which is funny. So, yeah, sorry, I get distracted. A, Skeleton Man, or A, Skeletor. B, Narmoto, who is from the current last one. This guy didn't get as many votes as I was expecting, but he's here. Narmoto Revamp. A, Skeletor. B, Narmoto Revamp, or the newcomer, who is probably going to win. I'll just face it. But, whatever. We have Titanic. That's not his name. I don't really have a name for him either. I'll definitely come up with one for the review, but oh man. This is a personal favorite of mine. So, and we're drawing closer. After these guys, there's only one more left, and then we'll be done with next gen mocks unless I make more. So, yeah, vote on you guys. It's time for you to vote. So, A, Skeletor, B, Narmoto, and C, the winner. Call him Big Dude or Titanic, whatever you want to call him. Just call him Titanic. Skeletor, vote A, Skeletor, B, Narmoto, or C, Titanic. Alright, you guys tell me which one you want to see, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. See you guys later. Goodbye.